welcome to Great Day at 9A on your Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. I'm Caitlin Francis.
And I'm Roger Susanin. Both Nicole and Scott have the holiday off, but we're holding down the fort, doing great. How are you?
Actually, Scott is traveling. He is going to be on location for the next few days with Kara Sunland in sunny Florida. So
Scott on assignment. I always
Yes.
wanted to say that. Scott Haney on assignment.
I think he would appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we're going to get a check because Mike Slifer is in for Scott here today, and actually for the next few days. Mike, it is a very chilly start.
Oh, it is cold out there, and we haven't made much headway in recovering from those cold temps earlier this morning. Still teens across northwestern Connecticut, elsewhere in the 20s at this point in time, about 20 to 25 degrees or so. A live look on our iCam over Hartford, where it's 24 degrees right now. It's bright outside. We have a lot of sunshine out there, but the sun this time of year still isn't that strong, so that's going to keep it feeling pretty cold for the remainder of the afternoon. We're expecting temperatures by 11 o'clock to be back up in the upper 20s and lower 30s. We topped the day out in the low to mid 30s across Connecticut, with increasing cloud cover out ahead of some unsettled weather tonight. Check this out on First Alert Futurecast. Watch as the clouds build in tonight, and then heading into the morning hours tomorrow, we start to see snow showers develop. These will move through, impacting perhaps the morning commute as snow gets going. Some steadier and heavier snow through the morning hours and into the early afternoon, and this whole system will wrap up as we get a little bit later into the day. So we do have a first alert out for snow and their impacts, and the impacts from that tomorrow. Some slick roads, low visibility, things like that. About 1 to 3 inches statewide, with colder and drier weather on the way for Wednesday. So keep the winter jackets nearby. It's certainly going to be feeling very wintry over the next several days.
Mike, I wish you had better information for us. Although you two both love cold weather, so you're a lot tougher than me.
Well, it's January in Connecticut.
Soak it in.
So what?
Enjoy it.
So what?
In my mind, it's, I don't know, June in Miami, right up here.
In his mind, he is in New Smyrna Beach instead of Scott.
Exactly. Why couldn't they take me with them? Come on.
Sorry, Raj. Thanks, Mike. We'll check back in with you in a little bit.
All right, let's take a look at some of our top headlines right now. Police are still trying to figure out what led up to a deadly crash in Weathersfield.
A teenager is dead. 2 others were hurt. This all happened yesterday afternoon. Investigators say the driver was moving erratically across the center line and then hit another vehicle. So 4 people were in that car, which was stolen in Hartford. We are working to get an update on the condition of those victims who are still in the hospital. The 4th person involved ran off after the crash, but police say eventually came back. We're going to continue to follow this investigation, bring you any new information about who was in the vehicle and what happened before leading up to the crash. You can find details on those updates both on air and the Channel 3 app. Well, more student loans are about to be wiped out.
Yeah, this is going to impact a lot of people. President Joe Biden is offering even more folks loan forgiveness starting next month. The program will include students who borrowed less than $12,000 in loans and who have been repaying them for at least the last 10 years. Those balances, get this, they're going to be just canceled. That's the good cancel culture, right? To qualify, though, you must be enrolled in the new Saving on a Valuable Education Repayment Plan.
Okay.
How about that? You know, so a lot of people who have repaid their student loans, I'm not necessarily saying myself, although, okay, it is me. You know, some people are kind of salty about this, but I say, hey, you know what? Live and let live, give and let give, you know? Like,
do you?
Yeah, you know, what the heck? I paid mine, but you know what?
I'm very close to being done with mine.
So yours could get actually canceled then. How about that?
Very, very close.
You got to enroll in that program. And then whatever your total is, just take half that amount, give it to me because I was so generous.
Oh, okay.
I was so willing to just say no problem, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah. Is that how that works?
Cash.
We want
I want the cash.
A little bit for us, a little bit for you.
Exactly. A little bit for old Uncle Raj.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Put it into the program. Well, there's a lot of events taking place today, Roger, because today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so we're honoring the legacy of Dr. King.
Absolutely. So many great events, and you can check them out if you're off for the holiday. The annual Martin Luther King Jr. Scholarship Breakfast is actually going on right now at the Connecticut Convention Center.
A program in West Hartford will honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s life at the town hall. That's happening at 10 o'clock this morning.
And then this afternoon in Glastonbury, people at Smith Middle School will focus on justice and inclusion through the arts. This really cool program begins at 2 and includes performances by students and also a Caribbean steel drum band. Pretty cool. Anything that has to do with steel drums, I'm down for. And you can find, by the way, more great events on the Channel 3 app right now.
Yeah, very good. All right, lots more coming up.
Absolutely. Listen to this. A Gilmore Girls fan festival is coming back this fall, but it won't be in the original location.
Okay, so the organizers are moving from Washington Depot to Guilford. It's set for October 18th to the 20th. So we've got a few months to go here, but we're giving you the first alert that it's happening, and it will be spread across Guilford at different locations for different events, including the fairgrounds. Gilmore Girls, did you know this? I'm a Gilmore Girls fan.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you?
Well, not yet, but I'm going to binge it. I have till October.
Okay. It takes place in the fictional town of Stars Hollow, but it is based on towns in the Litchfield Hills, and one of the characters goes to Yale.
Get out. Well, okay, so I know it originally was in Washington Depot, and I think I read that that was the original basis for the town, right? Was that on the show?
They pick and choose a couple different locations. So, like, the gazebo on the town green is based on one town, and then they do mention a couple of different places, like the grandparents live in Hartford, and one of the main characters goes to school in New Haven. So,
well, with your fandom, I'm going to officially name you the first alert Gilmore Girls anchor here at Channel 3. No, there'll be no money involved.
Very good.
But you can put that on your resume.
I need a new title. Thank you.
Oh, are you Team Dean or Team Jess? I got to ask you that.
Jess.
Yeah, clearly. All right.
Now, and so
Can't
by
top that.
proxy, now you have to be too.
Yeah, I'm a Dean guy. All right.